Well, the main game it comes from might be pretty terrible. But at least this mod isn't, to be fairly honest. This mod is Sonic the Hedgehog 06 Sonic the Hedgehog. What a mouthful. Yeah, but in short, basically, it's the 06 model of Sonic's character put into Sonic World. And of course, you can imagine, yes, it uses the Sonic Ori, as you would imagine any Sonic, character type would. And but this one is also from the TheJoJoNetwork, as the last one was. And this one has an interesting icon. The icon is pointing to the left this time, and it's pretty blurry. That's just a point I prefer to bring up. It's not that important, just thought I'd bring it up. Anyway, so, yeah, the animations in this one actually, I think, mimic the Sonic 06 ones. Because, I mean, obviously, I've just started playing Sonic 06 a couple of weeks ago, so seeing here for the first time, and yeah, we got really close here, and you can see the model in detail. And, well, detail, for lack of a better word. And, it seems to mimic it pretty well. It looks pretty good, but the only thing I can notice is that Sonic's actually smiling. I don't think even Sonic does that in bloody Sonic 06. You notice in the cutscenes, he doesn't even smile. But yeah, like, everything seems to function pretty well in terms of, like, actual functionality. And nothing seems to go awfully wrong. There's no animations that are out of sync. And, I think, in terms of trying to replicate what it was trying to do, like, obviously, while the game's animations in Sonic 06 weren't actually the best, for what it was trying to replicate in Sonic World actually is pretty nice. And I must say, controlling this character actually isn't, I mean, I was going to say as, the same as Sonic 06, but no, it's actually better. Because it actually feels like Sonic's, there instead of just some paperweight that someone knocked over and just went flying across the screen. And, but, like, the animations, as I said before, they are the same as Sonic 06's ones, but, they still feel right this time. They're not, like, going crazy. And also, I love this little animation here where he's wiggling his legs. We don't really have that in Sonic World. Most of the fan animations are really stilted. And, yeah, I've seen a couple of mods with stilted animations, like, here and there. But, like, what are you going to do? You can't help the creativity when you have little wiggle animations like that. But I'm pretty sure it's probably from Sonic 06 as well. Not sure where, though, considering that, we don't have anything like that in Sonic World. I mean, not Sonic World, Sonic 06. I don't think Sonic 06 even has fans like we do have in Sonic World. But still, there's not really much to say about this mod specifically. As I said, like I said in the last couple of videos, sorry, just the last video, this is the second one, isn't it? So, also grinding animation here. There's not too much to say because you can imagine, unlike stages and stuff like that, there isn't much to go through. But in this kind of section, with these character mods, there's only really so much to talk about. That's why these videos are particularly short, as you can imagine, we wouldn't want a very long video for describing, a character who can only really do a couple of things. And, already said about the Ori and what type it, takes over, I mean, it would be interesting if we had, like, a Sonic, Ori that, that didn't look like Sonic, or the opposite way around, a non-Sonic Ori for a Sonic character. But, I can understand in this case, obviously, because they're just trying to replicate 06 Sonic. And that would use Sonic's skill set, jump, roll, stomp, the etc. sort of things, basic things. But I think a couple of the animations aren't actually from Sonic 06, because I'm pretty sure some of the stuff that we have in Sonic World never occurs in Sonic 06. So, I'm going to assume the TheJoJoNetwork made those. But don't quote me on that. I feel like they're already pre-made animations I don't actually know about, but, probably get punched in the face for saying then they're not someone else's who takes credit for it. Anyway, that ends the video. Hope you enjoyed this one. So get ready for tomorrow for another Sonic World mod video.